You're gonna have to let me by, dude. What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here on the Silver Wing. Once again, I have journeyed to the amazing, the exotic Orlando. Well, actually, more like Deltona. And why am I in the distant, faraway lands of Daytona Beach and Orlando, you might ask? Well, we've come to do one thing. Demask Blockhead. Well, and get drunk and party. Maybe a few things, but first and foremost, demasking. Headed to the Blockhead grand opening right now, where Blockhead is bearing all for charity, baby. He's finally taking the helmet off. You get to gaze upon the beautiful visage of my good friend Blockhead. What's so funny is, so I've been promoting this, and it's for charity. Blockhead has agreed to do a face reveal, but he's going to do it for charity. So we're going to do a fundraiser. We're going to do it live. What's amazing to me is the amount of haters that this has brought out of the woodwork. I'm just like, y'all need to freaking chill. I can't tell you how many comments was like, nobody cares, and I already seen his face somewhere else, and oh, he wants us to care so bad. I'm like, yo, dude, pump the brakes. It's for the children. Do you guys hate orphans?
What you staring at?
He's doing a face reveal for charity. I mean, if you don't care and you think it's very important to let everybody know that you don't care, that's fine. But can you wait until after we've made some money for charity? Because it's all going to help out young men who have aged out of the foster care system. It's a pretty noble cause. So keep your hate in check for just a few more days. Jeez, oh Pete. It's always funny to me because I've known Blockhead since he had probably under 1,000 subscribers. I've known this guy personally for a very long time. He doesn't care about showing his face. He was just waiting for the right moment to do it. Everyone's like, oh, he doesn't care. Why does he care so much? He doesn't care at all. But he did know that he could do some good with a face reveal. So trust me, he has not cared for years. Doesn't give a damn about hiding his face. He just knew that he could do some good work for charity by doing a face reveal. So he's doing that. Blockhead is a good guy. It's so funny because I hang out with him. He's the nicest guy in history. Good, if you don't like his videos, you don't like his videos, who cares? But he's just the nicest guy ever. Doesn't give a damn about the face reveal. Doesn't care about anything. He used to have a job where he didn't want to show his face, which is understandable. He doesn't have that anymore. And so he was only doing it because he knew he could do something like this, like a charity event. So all these people going why do you care so much? You asshole. I can't believe no face. And they're so mad about it. You're literally getting mad at a guy who was saving it so he could raise money for charity by doing it. So like I said, chill. It's just another reminder that I share a lot, so I think that the people who watch my videos get to know me really well, and then even sometimes some people miss the mark, but I share way more than a lot of other people. That's just a reminder that there's a lot of people out there making YouTube videos, and you're sitting there, if you're sitting there going I don't like that person, or I don't like this, I don't like that, I hate that person, this thing they did, you get the tiniest peek into some of these people's lives. It's really hard to know who they are. That's why I usually try to reserve judgment for when I actually meet someone face to face. You know what I mean? And that goes for everybody, man. You can not like their videos, surely, but as far as a judgment on who they are as a person, man, you better wait till you shake their hand and look them in the eye, okay? Because if you're making that judgment off a few 15-minute videos that you watched, I don't know, man, maybe you're a better judge of character than I am, but I don't think I could get the measure of a man from that. Me, on the other hand, you guys probably got a good line on me. Boobs, bikes, butts, bush, little bit of that jazz, cabbage, and every single beer imaginable. I'm not a hard person to figure out. For everybody who thinks there's something else lurking underneath there, they think this rough exterior and this yelling and all the beers and all the girls and all the motorcycles and all the partying is really just still waters run deep. It's really just covering up some vast breadth of philosophy and goodness underneath. It's not. I'm about as two-dimensional as they come, baby. Don't dive into my soul, all right? It's the shallow end. You're liable to hit your head. The waters out here are still so high from the hurricane. Really crazy. And we're talking weeks after the hurricane. They're still flooded. How's it going, man? And one of those big cock dick pills? Yep, that's the one. You got a brown paper bag for me? Going to do a Blockhead face reveal. There are only two things I need, baby. An ice cold oil can of Miller High Life And the secret ingredient, never live stream without them. All right, blockhead, I'm coming for you. Howdy, nerds. Oh, I got a raging hard on, and I can't even choose where to stick it right now. Boys, come here, man. Come embrace me, experience my essence. Oh, that feels good, your body does. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm an anthropomorphic hard-on, I'm ready to fuck. Here in the Blockhead garage, we've just done the face reveal. We've just been hanging out, having a good time. There's all sorts of people hanging out, being weird. We've got my man over here with the 360 camera. What's the name of your channel? You got a channel? Yo, what's up, Jerry Garcia? What's the name of your channel?
I don't have a channel, I just have me.
Just me? Me too, mother. Me too.
It's Ike's drones. I fly drones.
Ike's drones?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just fly, baby. Depending on the time of day. Bo from Chase on Two Wheels, my brother over here. We got the Silver Fox. Are you kidding me? You can slate it in 1983. You did, man. I bet you did.
Grandpa dude from Myrtle Beach.
One of my favorite things about Shade Tree Army, one of my favorite things about the people who hang out with us, the people that we attract, is like attracts like. You end up kind of gravitating towards the people that you're friends with, and all the men that I'm friends with are gigantic, ugly pieces of shit that somehow manage to have beautiful women around them. So this is Verity, the hottest grandma you've ever seen in life. Most girls don't want to be like hot grandma, but like, yo, when you look like Verity, that's something else right there. Speaking of hot, long, tall, and handsome over here, just in brown magic, dude. The guy that I absolutely wish I could look like, but when I put on them threads, I just look dumb, dude. And he gifted me. Don't look at my bald spot. He gifted me, dude.
You got mine adjusted, but there you go.
My man, dude. My man, dude. Teach me a lesson on how to dress sometime.
Well, we got time, you know.
Well, for me, I need a lot of time. I didn't catch you on camera. You got an Instagram or nothing like that? No? Oh. Yo, what's up, man? Shade Tree Surgeon. You know what's up? Like, oh, you staying in line? He's like, no, I'm just trying to piss, dude. I need to pump the brakes, dude. I'm getting a big head, man. And we got a pin. We've just been talking for the past hour. He teaches people how to be oil engineers in Africa and the Middle East in Scottish. Oh, I guess it's English.
It's a whole different language. Let's be
It's
real.
English. It's English. It's just in a Scottish accent, which is hilarious to me because I think his accent is great. So is his wife's. But the most awful thing I've ever heard in my life: a Russian mail order bride who was taught to speak English by someone from Scotland. So, yeah, if you can introduce me to one of them, we'll have a good time. Dude, Blockhead just hit her with a. Oh no!
I was also a high school, like the accent's like.
Good luck getting older.
See ya. Woo!
But what if I dropped it though?
Drop it on the ground. Drop it. Yeah, it's not yours. Drop it.
Oh my god, Shade Tree! Oh my god! What are you doing here?
What am I doing? Let me tell you right now. What am I doing? You lucky, baby. Oh, it's the next day, the harsh light of day after all that partying and all that fun on camera. And here at Forgotten Angels, I only managed to be an hour and a half late, and I forgot both my helmet with my GoPro on it and my DSLR in Orlando. 2 hours from here.
Can't get enough of Blockhead. What
Oh, come here, Cindy. Love you.
Leave it to Josh.
I know, dude. I can't believe it. Actually, you know what? I can. Out here, we're going to talk about doing the most, man. It didn't take that much convincing to convince people to get up early in the morning, drink beer, and set shit on fire. Not with the crew that hangs around here, anyway.
David said, here, I'm going to like this. I said, all right.
Well, Dave and Cindy were out here trying to do this all by themselves, man. Well, everyone out here today, and we'll go around and talk to everyone real quick, is making this place nice so when you put your bedroll and your tent down, you're not doing it on a bunch of sticks and leaves. So you see any one of these dudes running around, you better give them a beer. I'm just making sure that I put every single person out here who pulled a rake, pushed a rake, or even just showed up for moral support and drank beer. I'm making sure everybody gets on camera, because if you see any of these people and you're out here enjoying this camp out, you make sure you do something nice. Trucker Paul and Bacardi No moving parts. Now that whole crew, I want you guys to know that these guys specifically cleaned up your spot that you camp in every year. So when you come here, you better find these guys at the Campout and say thank you, which I'm sure they will with a bottle of moonshine. Like my man over there said, dude, these beers ain't gonna drink themselves, all right? There's like freaking 20 people raking, and I'm the only one drinking beers, okay? I'm having to carry this load all by myself.
Please go on a coffee.
I have actually pushed a rake long enough. A single manly drop of sweat to spring forth from my furrowed brow. No one took a picture, which I thought was rather upsetting, but that's all right. Sean and Erica, who you remember from D&D night, I know, this is not wide enough. I take up so much of the screen. Anyway, everyone who donated money on the super chat that said it was specifically for beer money, I have now put Sean and Erica in charge of that.
Yes.
So your money is going directly into beer, and you can feel good about that. I'm certainly going to feel good about it, whether you do or not. You saved the day with that thing right there, dude. I didn't even know that was a thing.
My dad bought this thing in 2007.
Dude, it looks like it's seen some use. Oh, we're going to be racing the rain on this one. And my clumsiness. Headed out with the old long, tall, deadly, blissful Ellie after Andy retrieved my helmet and my camera from Orlando for me. Good man that he is. It's nice to have good friends who help you not have to pay for your mistakes by picking it up for you, so I didn't have to drive 2 hours, or probably more like 3 hours out to Blockhead Shop. Long, Tall, and Deadly and Maria Mew, of course, have been out here. You want to hop that foot up? I'll close you into your little baby seat up here. Oh, Long, Tall, and Deadly, Blissful Ellie, and Monster Truck Maria Mew have been putting in overtime packing up y'all's orders. Now, when I'm out of town, I will have Maria Mew drop off the orders in her car, but when I'm here, better believe that every single order is getting delivered by motorcycle, by the mail order glide, this time with Long, Tall, and Deadly right there on the back. Every single order personally packed by Blissful Ellie and Maria Mew, the two Florida giantesses, and they stepped on every envelope. Actually, maybe not every single envelope. I think it was only orders, any order $25 and above will be personally stepped on by a Brapstar giantess.
What are you spouting off of there?
What am I spouting off? Anything that comes into my full head. You all right back there? This thing ain't got much suspension. Pretty much none. You know, a good friend of mine, Gunny Z, actually gave me an entire new shock for this bike so I could have suspension again, and it's still sitting in the saddlebag. It's good to have good friends. Let's hurry up and get your orders dropped off here at the post office. Put you in the hands of USPS before we get rained on, because that's looking likely. I release you.
How long is this pickle journey here?
That pickle? That's my backup. Pickles last forever.
Maria and I spent so much time decorating them so pretty and cute.
I know, you guys did a great job. Decorated pretty and cute for all these tough, badass bikers. You're in the hands of the USPS now. Got some cool people sending us stuff. Couple names I recognize there in the P.O. box. But let's go ahead and beat this weather home. Huh? Where's the Blissful... Dang, dude, I just got busted. No Blissful Ellie sticker on the bike? Dude, that means someone out there could beat me to having a Blissful Ellie sticker on their bike. I know.
Someone on the Sportster there.
Betrayal. I don't know if you guys watched my last video, you know that it was, I had to fight to even get it upload, period. Even then, it was uploaded with no monetization whatsoever, which is okay because I'd rather have the video up and not monetized than have to just edit it to death where it's a video that I don't like. So huge thanks to everybody who buys Brapstar merch because y'all the ones, when YouTube decides they don't like my content, y'all the ones keeping us making videos, man. It ain't anything else than everybody who chooses to buy something from our store, and I want to charge a
fair price for a good product. I want everyone to leave satisfied, but y'all the real MVPs when it comes to the Brapstar crew, Shade Tree Army, me and Shay Lacey and all the girls, all the ones who are keeping us making these videos. It may come as no surprise to anybody who watches my videos regularly. They always tell me that they usually have no idea what's going on in my videos. Well, shocker, I usually don't either. We just kind of film stuff, live our lives, and have fun. So we started out the video on the Silver Wing, the giveaway Silver Wing that is, when this video comes out, should still be up for grabs. There's a Sportster S here now, and we have the Barf Vader. Did you forget about this bike? Someone won Barf Vader, believe it or not. I always feel like no one ever believes me when somebody actually wins a bike, but yes, Barf Vader has a new owner, and he chose to wait to come pick it up to fly in for the Campout, which is coming up. So he's gonna fly in on a one-way ticket and ride this thing back to Texas. His own very sketchy Honda adventure, proving once again you do meet the worst people on a Honda. Oh, of course, before any giveaway bike goes to its final home, we got to get it inspected by the Ride Factory. We can't just send people on their way on these things without having them inspected and fixed first. And you know, this is a fine bike. I've been riding it all over the place. Not lately, but I've put plenty of miles on this thing. It still needs to be inspected by a professional before I'm going to trust, just like hand off the keys to a stranger and say, have fun, weirdo. I've kind of always been do as I say, not as I do, because I say be safer than I am, and what I do is not safe. Trust me, it'll still be a sketchy Honda adventure, just with a couple of assurances from the boys of the Ride Factory. And we'll, of course, do the same things with the Silver Wings when somebody wins those. If they want a one-way ticket down to Tampa, or whoever you are out there, the winning ticket might have already been bought. Someone might be buying it right now. I don't know, man, but someone's winning those two bikes, and you're getting, just like the guy who won Barf Vader, you're getting a one-way ticket to Tampa, and you're going to get to ride it home. If you want. I mean, you don't have to. Anyone out there who's going like, dang, the only way I can get the Honda is to actually ride it back home? Like, no. If you don't want to ride it all the way back home, you can still fly down and party with us, and I'll ship it back to you. Don't worry. Or, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll get a wild hair on my ass, and I'll ride it over to wherever you are myself. Oh, yeah. Front tire's flat, had it freaking pulled out. I was like, man, the thing's got a nasty head shake that I didn't have before. Front tire's really flat, which on these Hondas, especially Gold Wings, PC 800s, these big touring bikes, having low tire pressure will throw the whole thing cattywampus. All right, let's see what the boys of the Ride Factory are up to. I gotta get my man Shelby on camera here because he looks like, my man over here looks like a chimney sweep right now. I'm even worse most of the time, don't worry. Freaking Chim Cherry over here. Anyway, my man Shelby and of course Brian over here are gonna make sure that the giveaway bike is tip-top, or at least as tip-top as a, you know, 40-year-old PC 800 can be, but good enough to get back to Texas, I reckon. Hanging out here at the Ride Factory waiting to get picked up, and all of a sudden things have taken a turn for the weird, if you weren't surprised by that at all. And Summer and Brian are convincing me of aliens living among us, and you want to have a good time, apparently drink out of the water cooler here because they put something extra in it. Me and Brian are in agreement, so if there is extraterrestrial life on planet Earth, I'm more than willing to bridge that gap and be an emissary for love. And why the hell not? Let's just keep things completely different for every 5 minutes of the video and hop on the Dirtster. If it starts, I guess. Why wouldn't it? I don't care what else I've been riding, whether it's fast, slow, or something in between. Jump on this Dirtster, old dirty bastard, it never fails to put a smile on my face. Just something about this little 883 I absolutely love. Like the old saying goes, it's way more fun to ride a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. And this is a slow bike. But when you got Judas Priest on the earbuds, even an 883 feels fast, baby. I tell you, man, riding around those Hondas all up and down everywhere, it just turned me soft as baby shit. Get back on one of these. No rubber mounts, no counterbalance. Just call it the Hitachi Glide. The Sportster is ribbed for her pleasure. The month leading up to the Weirdo Campout, well, now in the last 10 days, as of my time, leading up to the Weirdo Campout and Forgotten Angels is just one of the most insanely busy times of the year for me. Let alone the fact that we've already been freaking all over the place anyway. My head's just spinning around like a top right now. We got so much on our plate, me and Shay Lisi, getting the camp out ready, getting the grounds ready, getting all the raffle prizes ready, getting ready for everybody that needs our help getting down here and everything in between. It's a lot. But I'll tell you something right now. With all this stuff going on, I don't have a minute to spit. But when old Bert King from Bert's Harley Davidson, from Bert's Barracuda over here, when he calls me up and he says, hey man, let's have a damn beer, the answer is yes, because I could use a beer. Let's go in here and see what the boys at Bert's Barracuda got cooking for us. Specifically, what Bert has cooking for us. There he is. As I said before, when Bert King himself says come and have a beer, the answer is always yes.
Yes. Whole beer.
We got about 100 different things coming up leading up to the Weirdo Campout. Me and Bert sitting here talking shit and having fun and speaking about all of our family and friends and a lot of his employees who've been affected by Hurricane Ian. We're about to put 100 more things on that plate. Keep an eye out for that. But there are 100 more things that I'm happy to do because it's going to be good stuff. Very excited about not only the good things we're going to be able to do for the people who've been affected by Hurricane Ian, but they're all fun. So I'm just excited anyway. There ain't no reason you can't do both.
We're going to impact some lives, baby.
Shoot, man. In the good way. I've been impacting lives a lot. Just not in a good way. I'm ready to make a change on that one. Hey! My favorite time of day when they turn every single motorcycle out here on and ride them in. Want to talk about some beautiful music? You never see this at, well, maybe you see it at your Harley Davidson dealership. I don't see it a whole lot, man. You go into most dealerships, they ain't barely got anything on the floor. You know, you got to special order everything. One of the things I love about Bert's Barracuda, Black Widow too. Coming to this freaking dealership, the amount of steel on the floor, the amount of motorcycles to choose from here is, I gotta say, it probably rivals literally anybody out there. It doesn't put everybody else's dick in the dirt. I've never seen this kind of selection available in one place, and I don't have to say that. Nobody's forcing me to say that. It's just fucking true. Look at the place. Leave it to Bert, baby. Leave it to Bert to say come out for a beer, and all of a sudden we've come up with about 16 new ideas. Hopefully one of those ideas involves that KTM Duke 1290, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna make it. First and foremost, my favorite thing about Bert's Harley Davidson is Bert. Bert is my friend. We hang out, we drink beers, and even if I didn't ride a motorcycle, we've got enough in common. We'd still be hanging out and being friends and drinking beer. I absolutely love it. I lead a very blessed life here in Florida where I get to be surrounded by my friends who end up liking the same things that I do too. But it's also nice to know that even if we didn't like the same things, we'd probably still be raising hell. Bert's an amazing dude for a lot of different reasons. You guys know that he's donated multiple bikes to Forgotten Angels for their raffles. On top of that, I mean, it's just a guy who doesn't care. You know, he's just going to help out the right people. He's going to help out who needs helping. And right now, he's got a lot of employees, a lot of family and friends, as does everybody here in Florida who've been affected by Hurricane Ian. So that's his next thing, man, is we just sat down, we made a lot of really cool plans to help a lot of people who have basically lost everything because of this hurricane. In fact, Bert and his partners already, before anything else has happened, before we've ever started on this other stuff we talked about, they've already personally donated $20,000 of their own money. That ain't dealership money, that ain't nothing else but personal money. Now here's the kicker, here's something amazing about Bert. A lot of that money went to help out people who really needed it, but he also sent that to the employees and some of the people at another Harley Davidson dealership. There's another Harley Davidson dealership that got absolutely wrecked by the storm, and he's helping them out. That's a rival.
That's his enemy.
You're talking about somebody who's going to go like, yeah, I'm going to throw my own personal money, my own personal dollars, and I'm going to put them in a pot that helps out a place that's technically my competition. That's why Bert is the man, and I ain't gonna hear a word different. There's plenty of people out there who go like, awesome, my competition got destroyed by a natural disaster, time to cash in.
and I ain't gotta feel bad about it. Nature did it. God smote them and left the path open for me, and they can just take advantage of it and make as much money as possible while they flounder. And then you got people like Bert, who sees this competition get hurt, who sees other people in the motorcycle industry get hurt and have their homes destroyed and their business destroyed, and he says, you know what, I'm gonna take money out of my own pocket and help them. There's a marked difference out there, okay? Bert is the real deal. I promise you that. I really wish lane splitting was legal in Florida. Seems like it should be, right? Oh, bummer, man. I was wondering why traffic was so bad. That fucking sucks, dude. That fucking really sucks, dude. Holy crap, man. I should go back and help that guy. I'm going to. That's fucking horrible. I'm gonna help that guy put. He's all by himself in that car. I'm gonna help him push it across. If I don't get creamed by a car going around him in the in the breakdown lane over here. Which is a very real possibility as I horrendously break the law by doing this. I'm sorry, man. Someone's got to help this poor dude. Someone's got to, right? You're gonna have to let me by, dude. This poor dude just sitting in his car has got to be sweating so hard. You gonna push? I'll push your car over to the side.
Go into gear.
So can you get it in neutral?
Oh, that's what I'm like.
So nothing, even with it won't even go into neutral.
I need this error and shut down. And I can't.
Let me hold on 1 second. I just realized my music's still playing and I can't hear a word they're saying. Sorry, I had my earbuds in and I couldn't do anything. Is it four-wheel drive? Can you put the transfer case in neutral? So if that's in neutral, it should release everything. So if you take your foot off the brake, let's just see if it rolls a little bit. Okay. No stress, no rush. You're already here, so it's like no rush at all. I just saw everybody driving by. I was like, come on, I'm gonna stop, and I don't know if I can do anything, but that's weird. It won't let you put it in neutral at all, and obviously it won't start. I know this sounds so dumb. You turned it on, then. Oh, it's a push to start.
Yeah, it's like completely locked up.
Yeah.
Like passenger airbag.
Right.
The airbag's fine.
That's so odd. I'm like, how the heck would you get it into neutral from here if it doesn't let you move the gear shift? That seems so odd. I'm like racking my brain right now. Oh, so it won't even let you put the transfer case into neutral. I saw it went into 4 high, but it won't go into neutral. Let me try rocking it back a little bit. Sometimes that'll allow it to move. Nope, nothing, huh? Oh, I think is that going to be neutral? I know, it's like blinking though. There, we got it! Got it, baby! I'm sorry I can't do more for you than that. I'm Josh. It's so nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
You guys have an excellent day, okay? Okay, well, that's my good deed for the day. Now let's see if I can turn my bike around without getting creamed by a car. Okay, can I actually turn this around on the kickstand without breaking the kickstand? I don't think so. What are my options here? I think we're just gonna have to inch it back little by little to turn around. There we go. No good deed goes unpunished, right? As everyone's probably just like, what is this asshole doing? He's the one holding up traffic. It wasn't me, I swear. It was the Jeep. No, they were nice. They were just going like, what the hell do we do? I guess those new push button start cars, they don't let you put them in neutral if they're not starting. Luckily, it was 4-wheel drive. And I'm like, it's 4-wheel drive? You can put that transfer case in neutral at any point and be just fine. Okay. Good luck, y'all. Okay, let's get my butt home. I've used up all my luck for today. I just drove right by him. I was like, I can't do that. I was about to do it too. I'm also in charge of editing, so you guys would have never known. You guys would have never known. I could have cut it all out, been like, whatever. I didn't go back. I just sat there and I was like, oh my God. You know what I did? Is I imagined, what if I was in that situation? What if I was sitting there in a car, blocking traffic, having everybody drive around me and beep at me and being like, I'm just like powerless to do anything. If I was in that situation and somebody rode by me who knew more than I didn't really have anywhere to be, and was completely capable of helping, and they just went by without doing anything, that would suck. And that's where I was at. I was like, man, I know a little bit about cars. I know a little bit about this kind of stuff, and I got a strong back. I can push a vehicle. I can't not turn around. That's just like the biggest bull crap in the world. Just like, oh, just because I didn't feel like taking 20 minutes out of my day to freaking turn my bike around and help get somebody out of the middle of the road. Give me a break. You can do that. I mean, traffic's not much better up here, but I think I've just made traffic a little bit better. Just, 20 minutes of my time affected a lot of people not having to sit in as much traffic. I feel pretty good about that. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend against that. Anytime something comes up where you have to ride your motorcycle the wrong way in traffic on the interstate during rush hour, I think that probably you shouldn't. I think the answer is no, don't do that. I did it because I couldn't imagine sitting in this rush hour traffic afterwards thinking about those two poor girls in the Jeep. So another case of do as I say, not as I do. Oh, the fuzz.
Uh-oh, wonder if he knew I was just driving against oncoming traffic. Once again, I got away with it. Sometimes good deeds, sometimes we still do them bad. Isn't that our thing though, baby? We're bad people, but we're doing good things. We're chaotic good, all right? Even the good deeds I do got a little bit of illegality to them. I don't want to do it without it, man. That's like a steak without salt. I might do a good deed, but you better believe I'm going to have a good time doing it.
Speaking of bad people doing good things, there's about a week left for you to win a ticket to win either 1983 Silver Wings, one of two 83 Silver Wings, or a Hummer, or a bunch of other prizes that we're going to have both at the Campout and to send out to people. It all goes to an amazing cause. We are chaotic good. We are bad people, but we're doing good things. It all goes to help forgotten angels, to help these young men get their very first start in life, who've been abused their entire lives, who've been kicked out onto the street, made homeless. We help them build tiny homes. We help them start over. That's what Blockhead's face reveal was for. Bert has helped us out with this. It's me, it's Shay Lisi, it's David, and it's all of you. Because it's all you guys coming together, and all you guys throwing a couple bucks at this raffle, and not really caring whether you win something or not, although of course that would be nice. You guys coming together and helping change a bunch of people's lives in a way that is incredibly meaningful. You should feel good about that. Week left to buy them tickets. The link's down below. Hope I see you guys at the Weirdo Campout the weekend before Halloween. Until next time, y'all, keep it weird. Oh, and by the way, Shay Lisi is editing the end of our epic trip on those Honda Silver Wings right next to me as I record this. She's right over there. Finishing up her edit. It's going to be coming out right after mine. I'm going to say right now, like I said, her video is probably premiering right after this one. This is one of the best videos that she has ever done. It is epic on a scale that she's never put out before. A cross-country trip on two 40-year-old motorcycles. So make sure you go over to Shay Lisi's channel and show her some love. This is a good one. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.